Captain Spatula here, logging into the universe. And where am I this time, I ask, as the world springs slowly into existence? Ah, the barnacles. I've been investigating aliens again. And hey, there's people here. Anyone I know? Nope. Well, let's give them a warm and friendly spatula-tastic greeting. Hello, world. Let me just send it over comms. And wait, what's he doing? Oh my god, he's shooting at me. Run, 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 run. Whoa, wait, how is he doing this? I'm melting. I'm melting. You're not even role-playing. Okay. Well, that's life in open, I guess. And one must expect dangus at every turn when flying in the open black. So a pilot has to be brave, or at the very least, stupid, or they'll find themselves borked. I was on a mission for Professor Palin. Not the murderer with the candelabra in the ballroom from Clue. The engineer. He was looking to piece together a part of the mystery surrounding aliens. And I was hot on top of that mystery like a fudge on Sunday. Anyway, arriving at Orcus Crag, Palin personally greeted me, looking for my data on my previous Thargoid encounters. I handed in my scans willingly, but like the greedy little bastards that all engineers are, he wanted more. So I strapped back into my asp and prepared to hunt down more Thargoids. I had still not regained my memory, though, the 9 hours of missing time. In my previous log, I was investigating the California Nebula. In the end, I blacked out for 9 hours and somehow ended up here, the Pleiades, transported by Thargoids. But why? Was there something it wanted me to see here? Something it wanted to show me? Only one way to find out, flying around aimlessly. And along the way, I caught wind of a distress signal. How brave would I be if I didn't stop and see if there was any loot? Upon dropping, I realized it was a stranded ship. An asp, just like my own Jerry, named Progrock. Oh, I get it. Someone on the dev team is into Pink Floyd. Well, this was a long way from the dark side of the moon. Alright, Progrock, what's your brain damage? This guy turned out to be marooned, and closing in were 3 low-level thugs ready for their great gig in the sky. Well, I couldn't let a fellow asp hang out to dry. It was us or them, and we were out of time. I targeted the Sidewinder first. Best to knock out those just learning to fly. But, is that a torpedo? Oh no, it's a torpedo winder. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, Progrock, but I gotta look after my own behind. Besides, you were a dead genre anyway. Must join now with disco, punk, and grunge. Say hi to post-proto-jazz for me. Good night, sweet genre. Be brave, my friend. Be brave. Had I become too comfortably numb to the value on NPC life? I don't know. But I certainly was tuned into the danger out here. At a moment's notice, I could run into murder hobos, Thargoids, or, worst of all, the developers. The barnacles here are a hotspot for all kinds of people looking to pop their jollies off. I approached the site cautiously, staying on the other side of the ridge, out of sight of any aggressors below. Now, I may not have looked brave when running away from those NPCs, or by sneaking around on a cliff like a sniveling coward, but that's where you're wrong. Because true bravery is about knowing when to hide, or to run away, so you can be brave another time. And that's pretty much the difference between brave and stupid, I guess. Thankfully, I happen to be both, which makes me a force to be reckoned with. So I'm not afraid of any psycho killers. I look death straight in the eye, and you know what I say? I say, up yours, señorito. Then I do a thrusty hip motion. I got that going on. That's right, Death. Come at me, bro. 1v1 me, you scrub. You can't take me. I got rebuys for days. That's what I thought. Death. Bagak. Hey, what's going on down there? Oh, are those science lasers? Maybe they're just friends testing each other's shields. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Oh no. Oh no. They're killing people. Murder hobos! Well, here's my chance to look death in the eye from safely above in my safe space on this cliff where they'll never find me. Oh shit, he found me. Jerry, you have to go. Save yourself, Jerry. That's very considerate of you to offer, Jerry, but I'll be okay. And so will you, Jerry. So will you if you go now. Yes, go, Jerry. He'll be okay. I've got insurance anyway. Me, on the other hand, well, let's just say things were starting to look grim. I mean, what was I supposed to do now? I couldn't recall my ship with these gankers around. Once again, I found myself stranded, with limited options in an instance full of prepubescent savages, intent on murdering anything they saw that resembled a penis bigger than their own. After the victims were gone, I saw one of the bastards go to land in the distance, no doubt trying to hide out of sensor range to spring his trap on whoever showed up next. Well, not if the Spatula had something to say about it. It wasn't hard tracking down this monster's lair. You just had to follow the dead pieces of ship scattered about, evidence of his reign of terror. Eventually they led me right to the Queen of the Hive, a useless bag of salt who thought picking on innocent explorers would get him hard. Only his mistake was landing before checking any rogue SRVs in the area. Alright, amigo, I'm getting hard on you! Yeah! I announced myself with a battle cry, pounced into action. I strategically targeted his weak points while switching up my movements to create confusion. SRV cannons don't pack a lot of punch, but they make up for it with their tenacity. I'm now in the belly of the beast. Alright, start targeting his subsystems. Take out his engines first so he can't get away. Alright, this will only take about 10 minutes. Wait, did you just combat log? Oh, that is not right. Combat logger to an SRV. A warm bowl of milk to you, sir. Meow, meow, meow. My bravery had paid off. I chased the griefers out of this instance, and all in my SRV. Unfortunately, that's when my stupidity kicked in, as I decided to try and investigate a ship hovering far above the barnacles, but grossly miscalculated my Delta V. Being an idiot is only fun if you remain an idiot, so when finding yourself in a dangus situation, it's best just to roll with things. Oh god! What? I'm still alive? Sweet! Of course, with all the adrenaline surging through me, I had almost failed to notice a small blip on my radar descending towards the barnacles with a familiar sound. Yes, that's my Jerry. Jerry, what are you doing? Jerry, who's that man inside you? What did they do to my paint job? Okay, comms open. Attention person inside of Jerry. I don't know who you are, but I'm going to give you 10 seconds to get out of my ship before this SRV comes a-knockin'. And I will kick you right in the ass. Don't make me do this. You're making me do something that I don't like to do. I don't like doing things that I don't like doing, so let's do things that I don't like doing. Okay, alright. If you're gonna play it that way, then okay, well, you can't say you didn't ask for it. It's getting dangus in here. Alright, buddy. Okay, alright, just gotta go over here, and then up here, over here, in this door, down the hallway, to the kitchenette. Here we are. Hey, asshole, you deaf or something? Oh, you are you? Well, hear this! Alright, back in my ship at last. Now that Jerry and I are together, nothing can go wrong. What's that, Jerry? You just re-instanced, you say? There's a strange incoming signal, you say? We'll patch it through, boy.
Com link open.
Oh, look, Jerry, we found a Thargoid. Wait, is that a Thargoid transmission? Weapons up, Jerry. Oh, wait, the EMP! No! Oh, my comms breaking up. Hey, wait a minute. Is this guy spelling my name?
Alpha. Romeo. Echo. Tango. Uniform. Romeo.
Spatula return. What does that mean? Oh, there's an okay, return. Spatula return. Well, that's great. The Thargoids do karaoke now. I think I understand. I just let progressive rock die, and this Thargoid is here trying to tell me that I need to bring prog rock back to the mainstream. A return of technical skills and hour-long guitar solos that consist of every possible note. Lyrics about fighting dragons, which are really metaphors for making love to a woman. Long flowing hair, elbow tassels, and heady intellectual undertones. I'm captivated by the music. Can't stop dancing. Feels good to Thargoid beats. Ah! Wait, there's something else. There's something more. This can't just be progressive rock. What genre is this? Hey, nice boombox. Where'd you get that sound system, Thargoid? At Thargoid. Get it? Wait a minute. This isn't prog rock. It can't be. It's post-proto-jazz. I don't know if people are ready. I don't know if I'm ready. Thargoid dude, come on. You've gone too far. The post-proto-jazz, it was never meant to be. It was a dead genre before it even started. Come on, man. It's not, hey,
Delta.
hey, look, I didn't mean to offend you. Come back.
Alpha.
Come back, Thargoid. I was just kidding.
November.
Look, I can wave a wrench over my shield bank and make music too.
Go. Dangus.
That was shocking. Well,
Comms closed.
the Thargoid left that day, along with the music. It left me with a song I'd never forget, though I did never find out what that genre was. I guess I'll call it Thargoid. You know, in some ways, musicians are kind of like space explorers, just working in the space of sound. I didn't even know Thargoids had music, let alone brave musicians pioneering new sounds. I guess bravery isn't just for humans, and neither is being borked. And despite my love for Thargoid music, it was beginning to look like the galaxy was on the verge of an invasion, the likes of which hadn't occurred since the 1960s invasion of British music in America. And that, my friends, is something quite dangus indeed. Look out for those Thargoid beats, and keep your ears to the sky. Oh, I just want to throw a special thanks to Tom Cook, who wrote all the kick-ass music for this episode. Fucking good job, dude.